I'm Brian Van from SportBikeTrackGear.com. I'm here today with Andrew, and we're going to do a video review on the all-new Alpinestars Atem one-piece road race suit. Let's start off with a note on sizing. How tall are you, Andrew?
Sure, I'm 5'10", and I weigh 170 pounds today.
We've got him in a size 52 in the Atem. Underneath the suit, he has on a full coverage Knox back protector. We showed you 360 to begin with. I would say the fit of this suit is dead bang for you. It's perfect.
Yep.
Great balance between being tight enough, but giving you enough room to operate freely on a motorcycle. The Atem suit introduces some new features for Alpinestars into the road race suit line for 2012. One of the main ones, the most noticeable ones up front, is they're putting an aramid stretch panel in the chest of the suit. That allows the suit to move easier when you have it on. Remember, riding a motorcycle on a racetrack or even in the canyons is a really athletic thing. I mean, it's important you can move freely and be comfortable. It's going to do that. It's also going to flow air very nicely. The suit, and we're going to detail this from the inside out once he has the suit off. The suit has a couple of new features that you can't see. It has some straps in both wrists and in the ankles that are designed to help really dial the fit in and keep the suit in place. Something new from Alpinestars. The whole garment is CE certified, and that was part of that. Aramid stretch panels here, free mobility. You see the leather stretch panel here intersects with this aramid panel. Tons of perforation in the front of this thing, all the way down the thighs. We've got shoulder slider, CE certified armor underneath, elbow slider, CE certified armor underneath, motion panel in the elbow. Turn around, please. Mesh top of the race hump, going to drive a ton of air into there. Perforated and channeled race hump to drive air into the suit. More perforation back here. Large motion panel. Aramid stretch fabric on the back of the knees, all the way down to the calves to the end of the suit, and it spans around. You want to turn back around up into the hips. You can see all the way up into his hips. Free flows air and allows him to move freely. We've got knee sliders on the suit, CE certified armor to back it up, and it's got a really nice motion panel here, a large leather motion panel that allows the suit to really move well on his body. A big component of a high-end suit, which I would say this is definitely a very high-end product, is it's able to really move with you. It's not restrictive, okay? The more high-end we go, the more motion panels we get, the more strategically placed stretch fabric, little comfort features like this 3D fabric here in the cuff. It's designed to keep you cool and comfortable in a hot spot because the gloves go over it. It allows you to focus more on riding the bike well, and you use less energy to compensate for the fact you're wearing a suit. You can use that energy to ride and ride well. Stay tuned for the second part of this. I'm going to disassemble the suit completely and give you a very high level look from the inside out. All right, here we go with the all-new Alpinestars Atem one-piece road race suit from the inside out. It's got a fully removable liner, good quality as always from A-Stars. It does offer the snap attachments for some of their bionic race back protectors if you choose to use that with the suit. I'd also like to point out this entire garment is CE certified as a whole from top to bottom. Comes with foam chest padding, easily replaceable and upgradable to their bionic chest, hard outer GP shell, energy absorbing foam on the backside. Strongly recommend it. That's a great choice. The race hump on the back is channeled out to improve airflow and circulation in that area, especially when you're in a tuck. Really enhances the airflow on the suit to keep you cool, which is good. CE certified armor in the elbows, forearms, knee and shin. Good coverage area. It's kind of a medium density outer shell, tons of energy absorbing foam on the inside. We also have CE certified armor in the shoulder. What they're doing here is they're using their low profile bio armor, very energy absorbing, right? Moldable, comfortable, and remember that works in conjunction with the shoulder slider on the outside of the suit as it's right behind it. You have a ton of protection in this area. Let's go ahead and break down the shell of the suit itself. We'll start on the back. The entire neck of the suit into the top of the road race hump here is that 3D mesh spacer fabric. Really works to keep that hot spot cool, maintains a pocket of air there, allows air to flow in and out of the race hump. Race hump's all perforated here at the top. Alpinestars logo screened on. Tons of motion panels on this suit. You can clearly see the one up here. It starts in the shoulder all the way through the underarms, and it intersects in the front with the aramid stretch panel that goes across the chest. That really enhances the mobility when you have the suit on. Localized perforation here in the back of the suit. Screen printed stripes look really cool. Large motion panel around the waist. Alpinestars is screen printed on in the center of that. That's a leather motion panel. Come to the seat of the suit. Double layer of leather here, of course. Tailbone pad stitched in. Screen printed stripes. Alpinestars logo screen printed down the thigh, and you'll notice a large piece of leather is used here. Roll it around to the front, we'll stay on the leg. Lots of perforation here in the upper thigh. The styling that they're using with this knee armor, the stretch panel here, really allows us to move well on your body. We have the knee slider here, right? We have the grippy panel that interacts with the motorcycle to help you stay in contact with the bike. Removable knee slider. TPR detail here around the knee slider itself. Calf expansion panel is built into the aramid stretch panel here in the back of the suit. So if you have large calves, that's an issue for you, you're able to open that up. Down here at the end of the leg, the aramid stretch panel meets this 3D spacer fabric. The idea there is to maintain that pocket of air. It just keeps you comfortable. Goes inside the boot nicely. This is a new element for this year, and this is a strap that actually goes around your ankle. Velcro's in place, a lot of adjustment here. Fits very low on the ankle. The idea behind this is to help keep the garment in place. 3D spacer fabric here. Right inside behind the knee armor, there's a lot of padding and additional layers built up here in the knee for comfort and protection. Shoulder. We showed you the shoulder slider. There's also vents built into it. We've got perforation here on the side of the arm. Alpinestars logo screened on. Motion panel here in the elbow. Elbow slider. Alpinestars logo, screen printed across the forearm. Large panels of leather used here. Screen printed stripe. We're using the same spacer fabric that we did around the ends of the legs here on the cuff, as well as that same safety strap here. Plenty of room, Velcro's around your wrist. It doesn't obstruct anything. They've done a nice job with it. In the elbow area too, I'd like to point out there's multiple layers of leather along with the armor. It's a high impact area between the slider and everything they've done there. It's very well protected. Got a locking zipper. The aramid stretch panel on this suit spans from the underarm all the way down to the top of the zipper here, so it moves well on your body. We showed you the leather panel, comes all the way around the expansion panel and meets that aramid panel they've added in the chest of the suit for this year. A lot of perforation here in the front of the suit. TPR detail here, and we've got the zipper up. It's rolled. It's got an aeroprene around it here. 3D spacer fabric all around the neck to maintain that pocket of air to keep you comfortable and cool. You can see here tons of perforation in the front. The aramid panel, the stretch fabric across the front, which will also flow air. Makes the suit move really well on your body. We get inside of it. You can see here are the pockets for the chest armor. Here is the pocket for the race hump. They actually use an aramid panel here to hold that in. Give you a quick look at the multiple layers of leather here in the seat. Here is the pad for the tailbone. All in all, what do we think? It's another great suit from Alpinestars. This is going to be a direct replacement for the Tech 1R, which has been a great suit for us. They do a phenomenal job on the one-piece road race suits. They've learned a ton in racing over the last several seasons. When you look at the fields out there, MotoGP, everywhere, you see a ton of Alpinestars riders, and they do that for a reason. They pull a ton of development from that, and bring it to all of us. And you can see it every year incrementally on their items. And I got to tell you, from a user's perspective, which is really what I am, I'm without a doubt a motorcycle rider, especially a track rider. They've done a great job. I like this piece. This is one I'm interested in riding in. I'm Brian Van, sportbiketrackgear.com. It's the all-new Alpinestars Atem one-piece road race suit.